All right, so what do you say when you want more? Uno más, please. Welcome to the Vapor Trail channel. Uno is the company that we're taking a look at today. They sent this bag with fancy handles and all this shiny stuff. Actually kind of cool. My wife likes it. The device itself is called the Uno Más X. Yeah, Uno Más. Yeah, just like one more, right? Uno Más. Very colorful company. It says 10 exciting flavors are available. It's the Uno Más X. 10,000 puffs. You know, a lot of companies are claiming 10,000 puffs. It does have a little display on it, so that's good. So right off the bat, it looks like you're going to be able to see your liquid level and possibly how many puffs you've had. It's probably battery and liquid level. Colors that they have: watermelon bubblegum, breakfast cereal. Ooh, I like that. Grapeberry bubblegum, strawberry kiwi pomegranate, blueberry cheesecake, strawberry pina colada, cool mint, blue raspberries, a tangy twist, and watermelon berry. Well, it's well documented that I don't like the ice flavors. So blue raspberries, we're going to see if I like that. They only sent 2 of the flavors, so they do have a mesh coil in them. We also got strawberry kiwi pomegranate here. Over here on the side, X1. Got some warnings and cautions back here. It is a 5% nicotine, so that is a 50 milligrams of nic salt. So the battery is 650 milliamp hours. It has 22 mil of liquid in it, so that's a good amount. LED display and type USB-C, or I should say USB Type-C. Let's just open one up here. We'll open them both up. Oh, okay, this is a big device. All right, if you're going to say 10,000 puffs, it better be able to hold enough liquid to do that. You know, it's a pretty big device. It's like a whole mod right here. It's got an aluminum casing on it, keeping in mind that this is disposable. That's why I'd like to see these companies do not only a lower milligram, like 25 milligram maybe for salts, but also a recycling program. Work with the vendors that they sell, whatever stores sell them and stuff, and just make it so that you can recycle them, because surely they could refill these things or something. I don't know, take off the top, put a new, somehow recycle them would be great. Maybe you could make it a program so that the person brings in 5 of them to the store and they get one in exchange. I don't know, but that's up to them to figure that out. Take this off of here because that is going to be where your airflow is going to come out, and your USB-C is right down there in the bottom. No buttons to press or anything like that. It's just draw activated. And again, I always like to keep these little silicone plugs, because if you're going to carry it in your pocket, your book bag, your purse or whatever, you don't want stuff crud getting down inside there. Well, let's go ahead and try this. All right, so 6%, what does that mean? Let's see. No instructions inside the box. All right, obviously I was looking at it upside down, so let's look at it this way. I don't know if that's the battery level. It can't be the liquid level because I just started using it. Oh, that's all it says is 90%. So I don't know. Maybe that's the battery. You know what I'm surprised about is this is blue raspberries, and I don't get a whole lot of ice in there, maybe just a tiny touch of it. Okay, there's not a ton of information out there on these devices. After a little bit of digging and looking at it, I was like, oh, okay, I think I get it. So let me show you. All right, so 90%, that right there is a droplet. And as those little lines go down, you know that your liquid level is going down. On other ones where I've seen a display like that, they have a percentage. It just kind of toggles back and forth between the percentage of liquid and battery, but it's important before you leave the house to make sure that you know how much battery you have. So at least this way you can tell that. And pretty much at a glance, you can tell if the liquid is almost gone. But a lot of times with these displays, even though it says that the liquid is gone, these things are still hitting. So if that droplet gets low, then you know it's about time to replace it. So yeah, the Uno Más X. These, well, they're really, if this wasn't a disposable device, I'd say, wow, this is a nice device because it's got the metal shell on it and all that stuff. They look really good. They're going to last a long time. I cannot guarantee that these things are going to go 8,000 puffs, 6,000 puffs, or whatever any of these companies claim. But having the little display on there, it's definitely helpful. You'll at least know when your liquid level is getting down. And if you are so inclined and want to do little hash marks, I'm not doing that. But if you wanted to do that, you could do that and find out. But I think the bottom line is these have a lot of liquid in them. I think the most liquid that I've seen in a disposable. I want to say 22 milligrams is what they've got in them. I'll check that and let you know in the graphics or down below in the description, but that's a lot of liquid. It's like a whole bottle of liquid. Plus they're Nick salt, so it's going to be smaller puffs. You're just not going to go through it as quickly, so it might be able to get that far. I don't know. Some pretty lofty claims on the amount of puffs from these companies. And to this day, I haven't seen anybody actually count them. So overall, very nice presentation on the UNOVERSE X. Compared to other disposables, they're a little bit large, so it's not going to be as portable. You can't just, whoop, drop it in your, I mean, you can, but it's bulky. It's going to be big inside your pocket. So if you're used to carrying around a mod, this might be good. You know what this would be good for? Somebody who does carry around a mod, but that mod might be a little bit expensive, and sometimes they just don't want to take that out. Well, they could grab one of these. I use them as kind of a in-between. It's kind of the, as sometimes people call the last mile type of thing, where it's not my main device, but it's nice to have around for when I need it. If you're at a restaurant or something like that, you don't want to be outside vaping for 20 minutes or something. I can just step, even in the bathroom, and I'm not saying to do that, but little puff, hold that in, and nobody even is the wiser. Man, I gotta tell you, this blue Raz breeze, I assumed it was gonna be just full on ice type of thing, but it's not. This is actually really good. So display is telling me the liquid is still very full, and I've been using these things on and off for what, 2 weeks now? Again, not my main device, but the liquid level hasn't even gone down at all. To me, this is a newish company. I really hadn't heard of them before I saw the package come through, but they are, well, it's a good device. I'm getting emails from them now, so it looks like they've got a full marketing campaign going on, so I'm sure you're going to see them around. All right, so this is the strawberry kiwi pomegranate. I don't like this one, oddly enough, as much as I do that, what is it, the Blue Raz Breeze. Maybe it's the kiwi that I'm getting in there. There's a little bit of a pungency in there. But flavor is super subjective. The thing is, the flavor is very, very strong in this. I mean, I can definitely taste the flavor in both of these devices. I mean, not just taste it, I mean, I can taste it. Yeah, I'm not saying this is bad at all. It's just not my style of flavor. And really, the more that I vape it, the more I get used to it, and the strawberry comes through more, so I don't know. That's something I could get used to, I think. Well, they've done a good job with these devices. They look really good. I like that they have a display. I would have preferred, instead of a little droplet for the liquid, that it would just flash between the battery and the percentage of liquid that's left in there. It'd be a little bit more informative, but hey, at least they do have a display that does give you the information, so that's good. There are two things that are a big bummer. If you grab your vape and you walk out of the house and you get in the car and you start driving, you go, oh, I don't have any battery, or oh, I don't have any juice left. At least with these, you're going to prevent that heartache from happening. So that's the UNOVERSE X, and I want to thank you so much for your support here in the channel. It's been around since 2013. I just have a huge passion for all the stuff that I include here on the channel, including electric skateboards, bikes, scooters, solar power, solar generators, solar panels, also electric guitar, which I am boning up on the guitar so that, and I don't want to embarrass myself, but yeah, I'm going to make some more guitar content on here, especially with that new Kiesel guitar that I got. It's a custom and it's beautiful. If you haven't seen that video, you should watch that. It's popping up right here. But yes, without your support, I couldn't do this. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.